Hey guys, it's VT Gamer Girl 11 back with a really big pickups video. At the end of this video, you will see a system that I just picked up, and you will get a hint to it from the games that I have in here. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, some of the stuff I got was actually from trading credit, because I traded in a bunch of stuff and I got $50. So some of the stuff was from that, and I will tell you what that is when I get to it. But everything's kind of like mixed up in here, so let's just go ahead and get started. First, at a new Goodwill, I got Atari 7800 Pole Position 2 for $2. And this is complete. The manual's it's not a little, it's kind of like really crumbled up. But you can see the games right there, and everything else is also in the box. And this will be up for trade because I don't have an Atari 7800. So anybody that is interested in that, let me know. There should be a trade video up soon as well, so make sure to check that out when it comes out. Randomly, for $1 at Goodwill, I got All Dogs Christmas Carol. Basically because I loved All Dogs Go to Heaven when I was a kid, so I figured I'd watch this one, because I don't think I've watched this one before. Then after that, I'll give it to my kid sister. At GameStop for $4.50, I got The Blob, which I've been wanting to get for a while, so I was really happy to pick this one up. And it is complete. I have a feeling GameStop's trying to get rid of their Wii games now because of Wii U. From Tech Exchange for $5, I got Real Monsters for Genesis. And I picked this up because I remember this show back when I was a kid, and the box is in pretty good condition. And it's complete. The game's in really good condition. And the manual is down there. Pretty much I drove a long ways and they didn't have a lot, so I picked this one up just so I could get something from there. From a flea market for $3, I got Home Alone 2 for SNES, and I bought this because I have the first one, and I had this game when I was a kid, so this is one of those I wanted to add back to my collection again. Had a really hard time with that game when I was a kid, but I finally beat it. From the same person, I got Dino City for $4 for SNES. From a pawn shop that was having a big sale, they had half off of some of their games, and they also had a dollar game bin. So in the dollar bin, I found NCAA Basketball 10 for PlayStation 3, which I don't have any basketball games, like NCAA versions, for the PS3, so I just decided to pick this up, so it was only $1. And it does work. It's pretty scratched up, but it works fine, so that's nice. From that same person at the flea market for $4, I got Mickey Mousecapade for NES. One of the trade-ins I got when I traded in a bunch of stuff was Tiny Toon Adventures, which was originally listed for $5, but I got it for free with my trading credit. Another game with that trading credit I got was Echo, The Tides of Time, which was originally listed for $2, but got it for free, the trading credit. Also at Goodwill, I was really excited. This was like the second day I think they were open, and normally they don't have games like pretty much anywhere, like any of the Goodwills that are near me, especially like older stuff like Genesis and SNES. So I was really happy to find these sitting on a shelf, and they had they had 4 others, but 2 were sports games I didn't want, and the other 2 was Batman, and another one was like a racing game, but they were pretty badly water damaged, and I didn't have the money for them anyway, so I just left those 2. But these are the ones that I got for $2.95. I got Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge, and this one's also kind of water damaged up here at the top, but it should be fine. I got Virtua Fighter 2 for $2.95. I picked up Street Fighter 2 for $2.95, but this is actually my old copy, and this one is now up for trade because now I have 2 of these, but the one I picked up at Goodwill is in better condition, so that one will be up for trade, so you know. And I also got Cutthroat Island for $2.95. So those will be added to the Genesis collection. I picked up some Sega Saturn games. This one came with a system that my friend got me, Virtua Cop 2. I just threw it in these like Dollar Tree jewel cases to protect it. I bought these two off of eBay. JVC Center Ring Boxing for the Saturn, and Sega Rally for the Saturn. Both of those together were $6. And from the flea market, I believe it was $2 or $3, I got Virtua Fighter 2. Might have been $4. Between $2 and $4. She took all the tags off of them, which I like to keep on it just so I can remember what I paid for the things, but I picked up that one as well, and they screwed up, like, this was the case originally, and somebody had the smart idea of cutting it out and messing it up, but I needed the game, so it was just, like, right after I got my Sega Saturn, so I just picked it up. From the thrift store for half off. It was originally listed as $11.99, so I got it for $5.50. It's Wii Sports Resort, which is one I've been wanting for a very long time. It did not come in this case. I actually bought these cases from Best Buy a long time ago, so I just threw it in this case to protect it. So this is actually the manual, and it came in this right here. As you can see, I had the price tag right there. I don't know if this originally had a smaller manual or if it was just the disc, but the only thing that was in here was the disc. So I just threw it in here to protect it. So I was really happy to pick that up because I've been wanting that game for a very long time. Also, with trade-in credit, I got State of Emergency for free. This was actually free, like this didn't even count for trade-in credit, it just got thrown in. And it's a little messed up on a label, but I have the second one, so this will complete that. I got the first one now. And also at Tech Exchange, they had this thing where if you buy anything at all, you can pick something out of the free box on the way out, which is pretty much absolutely nothing, but I found this, so I just picked this up, Smuggler's Run for PS2, and unfortunately I cannot get it to work, but for some reason, like, the blue disc and my PS2 do not agree with each other. Actually, a lot of discs on my PS2 don't agree with each other, so I might try to, like, buff it and see if I can get it to work. I don't know if that game's worth it or not to get it buffed. So, but anyway, I got that for free, so I can't complain. Also with trading credit, I got Flipnik Ultimate Pinball, which I've also been wanting for a while now. After I saw somebody pick it up on YouTube, and they did a review of it, and it was a really, really good pinball game, and I love pinball games, and it's in really good condition, so complete. These next 4 games, let's see, 5, 6. These next 6 games I got at the pawn shop where they were having those deals where some were half off and others were $1. This one was $1, and that is Tasmania for the SNES. It's originally listed for $16, so I got it for like $8. I got Yoshi's Island, or Super Mario World 2, which I've been wanting for a long time and I've actually never owned, so I was really glad to pick that one up. Well, actually, that's the one I'm currently playing right now. I picked up these PS2 games, and these were all $1, I believe. Yeah, these were all $1, and plus a couple GameCube. Super Monkey Ball Adventure for PS2. This used to be a rental, as you can tell, but it is complete. Used to be Hollywood Video, it looks like. That was $1. I got NBA Ballers Phenom. I mainly picked this up because I have this game, but I don't have the soundtrack disc, and I also don't have the cover art. So I picked it up for the cover art, and I'm just gonna like replace the cover art with my other game, because this disc is in worse condition than the one that I have, so I'll switch this out with the one that I have and trade this one. So if you're interested in this game, let me know as well. I'm keeping the soundtrack because I don't have it, so it's nice to get this game for $1. You get 2 discs. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly for GameCube, Player's Choice, but don't care. Got it for $1. And it's also complete, in good condition. Only at pawn shops you can't find them, or the pawn shops in my area, you can't find them in good condition, so that was really nice to find. Also for $1 I got Amazing Island for GameCube. This one will also be up for trade. just because I'm not interested really in this game at all. So, but it's only disc only, and the precautions booklet and the disc has something going on with like the inside of it, like somebody spilt something or something. I have no idea. It's like on the inside of that plastic. I seem to run into GameCube games like that around here. I don't know if they all came from the same person or what, but I run into a lot of them like that around here. So I got that. Also from that place, from the pawn shop, I got Pac-Man Pinball for Game Boy Advance, and this was $3.50. And I got disc-only Resident Evil 2 for GameCube for $1. Now, I don't know how much this is worth on eBay, like, just for the disc-only, but if anybody knows and you can let me know, I would really appreciate it, because I would like to sell this, but I don't know how much it's worth, like, disc-only, so I'm not a Resident Evil person, so let me know. I think that was it from that place. Off of eBay, the only Sega Saturn game I have that's in box as of right now is Scorcher, and I paid $7 for this, but I wanted one that was in box, and I saw a review of this game on YouTube, and I really liked it, so I had to pick it up. I got it from Lukey Games off of eBay, and you can see the case is, like, really bad, but I hope to God that the PS1 cases are the same, because I have a long PS1 case, and I'm probably going to try to switch it out with that, if that's possible, so, because that case is in really good shape, and this one's definitely not. As you can see, I can't even get to go back on. Okay. But I consider it complete, because I don't consider, like, the foam thing, like, I don't care about the foam thing, so I got this one. Let's see what else. From the flea market, I picked up F-Zero for $3. And this is just proof if you walk around, like if you don't buy when you first see something, and it's not something that's very popular that anybody's just going to grab right away, if you have like a couple minutes just to kind of like walk around some more, you might find a better deal, because somebody else had this listed for $6, and I did not want to pay $6 for it. And I walked around, and this one vendor that I got pretty much all of my games from had this for $3, so I picked it up because I liked F-Zero. I love F-Zero. From the pawn shop, not the pawn shop, from Tech Exchange for $2, I got Virtua Fighter Animation for Game Gear. The label's kind of faded, but this might be it for trade. I don't know yet. So, anybody who's interested in that, let me know. From Goodwill for $2.95, I think, yeah. I got Super Monaco GP for the Game Gear. From Goodwill for $1.95, and it came in this case, which is, I couldn't see what it was. I could only see this case, but I can see like there was a game in it. But for $1.95, I got this case, and I got Quantum of Solace, 007, I believe. Yeah, for Nintendo DS, and that'll also be up for trade, because I'm a big fan of that. From Tech Exchange, I believe this was $5. They took the tag off of it, but I got Lego Racers, which I've been wanting for a while, so I was glad to pick that one up for N64. From the flea market for $3, I got Pokemon Snap for N64, and from trade-in credit, from the trade-ins I traded into the store and got $50 from, I got Star Fox 64, which was listed for $10, but I got it for free with the trade-in credit. Also with the Scorcher game, no, it wasn't with the Scorcher game, I bought a battery for my new Sega Saturn, which you guys will see in a minute, and when I bought that battery, they threw this in for free, and it looks like it's a magnet, but it doesn't stick to anything that's like magnetic, so obviously it's not, so, but it's like this little like sticker type thing, it just says Sega Saturn, so we got that for free. And I picked up this Nintendo Power magazine. It's the Wii U edition, and it's just like to prepare you for all the Wii U titles, which I plan to get eventually, but it's probably going to be a while, because I'm one of those people where I like to try to wait for the price to drop a little bit before I go out and spend a bunch of money. And seriously, like right now, I don't have any room for it, but I will have this so I know which games I want to buy when I get it. And just to show you guys something, it's in the plastic, but I took it out and then put it back in. I don't know why I did that, but kind of to protect it. It also has these Paper Mario stickers in here. So I thought that was cool as well. It's also another game that I want to get. So I actually didn't pay for this, like, so I got this for free because my mother bought it for me. So I got that. And with that Nintendo Power Edition, which is actually the second to last edition, I'm hoping, I don't know if I'm going to get the last one or not. I mainly got that one because it had Yoshi on the front of it and it's about the Wii U. But the last edition I'll probably pick up as well, just because it's the last edition, which is next month. But it came with these Kid Icarus Uprising cards for Nintendo 3DS. They are AR cards. And I don't know if I'm really interested in this game or not, because I've heard like mixed reviews about this game. So let me know if it's like worth picking up. If not, these will be up for trade too, just because if I'm not going to pick up the game, there's no need for me having these. So that came with that as well. And just to show you a couple of things that came with a Sega Saturn system that my friend bought me. He said he paid $30 for it, and it came with Virtua Cop 2, which I showed you earlier. It came with one controller, which is right here, and it works just fine. And it came with the gun, which unfortunately doesn't, it works, but it doesn't work on my TV because, you know, I have one of those TVs, so. But if I had an old TV, and when I, like, finally get an old TV and have room to set stuff up, it'll work, so that's nice to have. A Sega Saturn is down here, and I think it's the original edition. I think it's the original edition. You can't really see it because it's dark, but you can see like the buttons are like the oval form. Maybe. No, you can't really see that. But anyway, it works just fine. So, nice to pick that up. And I'm also getting another system later, so, which technically I already have, but not really. So when I get that, I'll do a separate video of that. It's a Craigslist deal. So be on the lookout for that, and be on the lookout for a trade video, and that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and sorry this is an extremely long video, but I had a lot of stuff and I didn't realize I had that much stuff. Otherwise I probably would have cut this into 2 videos. But anyway, that's what I got. You guys can see the big mess. So thank you guys for watching, and yes, this is Simba. I know I'm like 5, but I got him at Disney World and I love Simba, so thank you guys for watching and have a great day.